Newsflash, Shenron 8, 504UG. A female Lashunta, purple hair and perfect smile on full display, stands tall and confident. She seems to be almost custom built to project "you can trust me" vibes. But when you look at her for too long, you get the unnerving feeling of looking at a guard dog at rest. Greetings, citizens of the galaxy. This is Shivana Yalra with this week's Newsflash. All the news that's fit to dish from around the Empire. The Empire as a whole continues to prepare for next week's Rebel Fall holiday, with costumes of popular cartoon villain Bloodclaw the Cruel, who has been portrayed in the popular weekly cartoon The Great Unification, being especially popular this year. The Empire did wish to remind people who may see a Null next week that while yes, their ancestors may have been the most cruel and vile mortal race the Empire encountered during the unification, and we are celebrating their very justified defeat, that Gnolls are members of the Empire and should be treated with the respect they deserve. Do not mock them for their species' continued adherence to pirating and barbarism. Instead, embrace them as you would siblings, with love and care and understanding for their natural shortcomings. The Great Regatta will be held this year above Veskar, and the Empress will be in attendance, as well as the new Prince Cutter Facebiter. The Golden Navy has said they have prepared a wonderful display for everyone involved. Be sure to tune in, as viewing is mandatory unless you have special work dispensation approved by your local magistrate. In sports news, the Prince Facebiter has announced that the best sport of the Blood Race will be coming to the galactic stage. In a joint announcement by the Blood Race Committee, the Prince and Princess Leata, it was presented that the first races will take place over the course of the Galactic Unification Festival. For those unfamiliar with the sport, it has been popular on Veskar for millennia. Originally raced with chariots, has evolved into the premier racing event on the planet. It's a simple race. Over the course of a week, 3 rounds of races occurs. In the first round, 20 races with 200 vehicles each. The first 25 to finish move on to the second round, where races have 100 vehicles, and the first 12 to finish continue. The final round has 1 race with 60 contestants. This race continues until only 1 vehicle is left functioning. The races are long, starting at 1,000 miles for the first round, 100 miles for the second round, and 50 miles circle for the final. Vehicles must be ground-based, no flight or hovering, and may be modified between races. They're also all armed to the teeth. Combat is expected and necessary. The races see casualty rates often reach as high as 75%, with the most bloody race ever reaching a fatality rate of nearly 60%, though most see only 10 to 15% fatalities. Betting brackets will be announced once the competitors have been chosen. Applications are being accepted now on the Blood Race net site. Winning pools are expected to reach the billions for the upper end, and are being guaranteed by the Empire itself, making this the second officially sponsored Imperial sport since the Galaxy's Got Talent competition was indefinitely postponed due to terrorist attacks upon it. Security for the competition has been greatly increased, especially against the actions of the GEM, who ruined Galaxy's Got Talent. If you wish to enter a vehicle, sign up for the betting brackets, or to simply get more info, please go to the Blood Race's net site for further details. In other news, the search for Luke Ducharme continues. The Empress recently announced a bounty on the head of Luke Ducharme and Lord Apollyon. Anyone able to verifiably prove their permanent death by delivering the soul orb containing Luke Ducharme, for instance, will be granted a single request of their choice. The boon is within reason, but can be up to being raised to nobility, untold riches, or others. Luke Ducharme was last seen at his disastrously failed wedding and coup attempt earlier this year. Anyone who provides actual information leading to the capture of Luke Ducharme will be rewarded with up to 1 million credits. The Empire originally believed that terrorist organizations like the GEM or Falconers were behind the events of Ducharme wedding, but both groups have denied any involvement, stating that they have no interest in disrupting the otherwise peaceful ceremonies. The Empire has yet to release any official commentary, but inside sources have said that the Inquisitors are examining every possibility. Finally, tickets for the Galactic Regalia have gone on sale. If you wish to see the best and brightest ships the Ability has offered and be a part of the celebration of our Empire's founding, please head to the Regatta net site for all details.